All right, hey gang, here's the video that's going to be focused on Bangkok. Mainly the neighborhoods I walked around and a little bit of the main landmarks around Bangkok. Thanks for watching. All right, so here's the video on Bangkok. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of Bangkok, an orientation to some of the major landmarks and give you an idea of the scale. But really the bulk of the video is going to be a couple different walks I did around town, kind of trying to share the feel of different parts of Bangkok. So, and you know, there will obviously be a lot of food in there as well. All right, well, let's kick it off. So here's how, when you arrive at the airport, if you take a taxi back in, here's the crazy route you have to take. And depending on the time of day, it can take anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour to go this distance due to traffic. Traffic in Bangkok is really bad. So here's the neighborhood that we stayed in. Here's the place we stayed in. And here's some of the major landmarks around Bangkok. There's two major parks, Lumpini and Benjikiti. And those are really good landmarks and really nice green areas to walk around. They're good places to check out. And then, just for reference, up here's where Bumrungrad is. And we made numerous trips to Bumrungrad because that was where Katie did all of her medical work. That was covered in another video. So that's about what I want to give you of an overview and just giving you a sense of scale there. Then when we get to the neighborhood walks, the first one is just a really pleasant walk down through some really nice greener areas. Katie and I really enjoyed doing these walks, especially during her recovery. When she was only allowed to take 2 15-minute walks a day, we would walk down this area. And all right, so this is Katie's walk during recovery, so I'm just talking for a while. You can see how she's walking. She's walking fairly well. This is our neighborhood, which is a nice area. Lots of greenery, lots of potential for squirrels and birds as we wander along, although the squirrel population isn't very high. We're right in the middle of the city, so it's pretty cool that you can find places like this, which also have all of the high-rises around, like you can see. By the way, I saw them installing fiber optic, but what it is it's a lot of those wires up there are fiber optic. So yeah, no underground system. So we're doing this walk for Katie's PT really, but there's a secondary thing. There's a coffee shop up here around the corner that, if it's open, they do drip coffee. My guess is on Sunday they're going to be closed. See, and this is more of a main street. Oh, no, they're open. So we could do this.
8 minutes, so go and get coffee.
Hey, you want to go in and get coffee? All right. This is the walk that went to all the kind of nicer restaurants. Everything from a really nice Western place that did excellent sourdough bakery and did really great sandwiches that were nice, to really good Thai restaurants that were, you know, a little bit more expensive than street food, but were really great. And that's primarily what I did going this direction out of our place. Then the other direction of our place led to some of the best street vendors along the way, and I used them daily. It's where I went for coffee. It's where I got stuff. And so this is going to be kind of what that walk looks like, real time, for you guys to you know, be perched on my shoulder for a while. So let's go ahead and do that video. Well, I thought this morning, as much as I hate talking to myself and walking around with the camera, but I thought it really is the best way to show you kind of what my day is like when I go out and forage for breakfast. We tend to call it foraging because I go out and look around and see what's what and try to figure out what to buy from that. Today I'm probably going to get omelets and fruit mainly, but just want to show you the situation that I do that in. One of the challenges I have today is that I only have a few small bills, and then I've got 1,000, and 1,000 is like, it's only like $30, but it is really hard to break up in these little food stalls. So this whole roll coming up, this whole area coming up, kind of specializes in food to go for a lot of the bus passengers and people that are taking the MRT. So you can see a lot of, this is probably where I'll get my omelet. This is Mr. Kapow here. And this is where I usually get my coffee. But for now, I'm going to start with the main area, the main market in our local area. So yeah, it's a Monday, first day, business day. So much more lively. Saturdays and Sundays are dead, so it's not very interesting. But I'm going to go in here. And see what I can find. This comes into a big food hall. This is more active during lunch. But I'm going to go over here and try to get some avocado. Sawadee Kap. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so that was 100 baht for 2 avocados and some of the dressing that Katie likes to dip their avocados in. I'll probably be back here later on for lunch. Yeah, there's a pork soup lady over there that we really like for lunch. Alright, I think I'm just going out to get more fruit and then back to the omelets. Sawadee Kap. How are you today? Usual 1 and 1.
พูดไทยได้ได้ครับจับได้นะครับหวานได้ครับพูดไทยได้ เนื้อมีหมูครับชิมก่อนได้นะครับสั่งได้ครับทุกคนได้นะครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
เฮ้ยน้ำมันพืชมันจะขัดละลายมันไม่มีการแช่น้ำมันปลา
ได้ครับเอาซื้อหมูน่ะมากินเรา
ไม่เข้ามาหาปลาทูเลยเดี๋ยวกูร้องให้นะ
ซื้อหมู
เดี๋ยวได้ดับ
ได้แล้วก็สุขภาพได้ครับทำได้ครับทุกคนได้ครับ
เมื่อก่อนนะเราโดนหลอกว่าให้กินน้ำมันปลาว่าเดี๋ยวนี้ให้
ทุกคนได้ครับชิมได้ครับพี่รับดีครับ
ขอบคุณครับ All right, so let's see how all this plays out. Of course, I'm definitely jiggling the camera around, holding it at odd angles, but I still think it'll be better to give you the raw stuff so you can kind of see how the interactions are. All right, so I got 50. That was 50 baht for 2 pieces of fruit, or 2 sections of fruit. Now I'm going to go for the omelet. I think I can get 2 omelets for less than that. Sawadee krap.
อะไรจ้า
Hi. One omelet with that.
อันนี้โนสไปซี่อันนี้สไปซี่
How much?
60
Cup.
กลับเนาะ
Okay, sorry for the weird angles to the picture. I'm just dealing with money and managing my wallet. So that was 70. No, 60 for 2 omelets, so 30 a piece for 2 omelets and a bunch of rice and chili. So 60, 50 for the fruit, and 100, so 210. 210 baht is roughly $6. So not too bad for a nice little fresh meal. This will actually last us a little bit longer than just this meal, because I'm sure we won't eat all the avocado or all the fruit. Some of that will be for later tonight. All right, well, now I'm almost back, so I'll go ahead and kill the video. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should say about that trip. I think it speaks for itself, though. You can see it's a little bit hectic and chaotic. Walking here is a little hectic and chaotic. But you can see the interactions are all really very nice with all the vendors. They're very patient with me. All right, catch you later. And then the final video is really just, or the final trail that I take here, the final walking journey, is when I'm heading to the BTS. So the BTS is also called the Sky Train. It's Bangkok's above ground, overhead light rail system, and it's awesome. It covers a wide, broad area of the city, all the major shopping malls. Basically every stop is a shopping mall. There's a reason for that. I'll talk more about that. But this is the walk I took to get to our nearest BTS station. It was roughly, 5 to 10 minutes away. And from there, I could hop on the BTS and go to all sorts of other areas within the city that were much more, had a lot of different dining options and things to go do. So that kind of covers the walks. All right, well, this video didn't really go quite as I thought it would. It ended up, I really found the walks to be the most intriguing videos, the most interesting. I thought they'd be more interesting to share, but they also take a lot of time to share with you because most of them are real time. Even if I speed things up, they're long. And I also want to be super cognizant of the length of these. I don't want these to get over about 15 minutes. I've found that I don't tend to watch YouTube stories or channels that go much over 15 minutes. So let me know what you think. All the usual YouTube things of, do a like, do a subscribe. Probably most importantly, do a notify, because I'm going to be probably a pretty sporadic poster. And so if you want to know when something new's come out, that would probably be the best button to hit. All right, well, upcoming are for sure, I think there's a whole video on wildlife that we see, because Katie and I do tend to focus on, in this case, urban wildlife. And then, of course, I'm going to do a video on Chiang Mai. So, again, use the comments. That's a pretty good way to communicate with me. And definitely tell me what you liked or weren't as intrigued with. That's great, because I'm going to continue to kind of refine how I do these and what I do. So. Thanks a ton. Catch you guys later. And because it's pertinent, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. All right, bye.